Hello, I'm Dr. Albanese with Albanese Chiropractic, and our mission is to help as many families as possible create healthy lifestyles and reach optimal health through chiropractic. Today's video is going to evaluate how healthy your diet actually is, because it's a very subjective assessment. Is your diet healthy? Is it not healthy? Well, I think it is. Well, I'm not really sure. Well, what information can we provide you with to actually objectively assess your diet to determine is your diet healthy or not? Now, as I was researching information on nutrition, I came across a Consumer Report health poll. And within that poll, 90% of the people polled viewed their diet as healthy. They believed they had a healthy diet. And as I read the rest of the article, it stated some very interesting information that contradicted what 90% of the people think. Well, over 60% of our population suffers from at least one chronic condition. 45% of our adult population suffers from two or more chronic conditions, and 40% of our children suffer from chronic conditions, of which the majority of those kids will have those conditions for the rest of their lives and develop others. That doesn't reflect a healthy diet. Neither does the CDC's information on 74% of our adult population is overweight and 43% are obese. How can people be that unhealthy but yet think they have a healthy diet? Well, let's look at the diet. About 30% of the average American diet, according to the World Health Organization, is comprised of animal products. 60% of our diet is comprised of processed foods or refined foods, and only 10% of the average American diet comes from fruits and vegetables. Well, the average American diet is not going to reflect a healthy person. So when we look at the foods we eat, we have to keep in mind the nutritional density of those foods, how much nutrition is within those foods. If we had an apple and a donut in front of us, we would all agree that the apple is healthier than the donut. But what we don't realize is how unhealthy the donut is, especially if we eat donuts for the rest of our lives. Cumulatively, those donuts don't produce health. When we eat an apple and we break down that apple, the cells and tissues that we're made of, our heart, liver, kidneys, stomach, our brain, is made up of that apple. Now, if that apple is nutritionally dense, so will our brain, our kidneys, our heart. They will be a reflection of the nutritional density of our foods. But if we eat the donut, our stomach, liver, pancreas, our brain is made up of the donut. The cells and tissues that comprise our body is made up of something that's not healthy. So our health is going to be reflective of that donut. That's why so many people are overweight, obese, and not healthy, suffer from chronic conditions. It's the food we eat. So below in the description, we'll provide a link to the ANDI score, the Aggregate Nutritional Density Index of foods. It's a chart or an index that rates foods. It's comprised of about 34 different parameters or indicators of how healthy food is, specifically food types. You can look at this index and rate how healthy your diet is objectively. And when you look at that, you might be surprised at how unhealthy your diet is and why maybe you have some of the chronic conditions or suffer from different health problems, because our health is directly proportional to the foods we eat. So please take this seriously. Take the time to evaluate your diet. Maybe you'll be able to make changes that can correct the course of where you're heading. I hope you share and like this video with other people. You never know how this impacts their lives and their health. And we ask that you subscribe to our videos so we can continue to provide you with information and content that can help change the course of your life and your health. I'm Dr. Albanese. Until we see you next time, have a great day and be well.